Yo, what's up? This is Big Kid. Yes, I know I'm in a tank top, and that's all I got on right now. So who gives a shit? Because I'm about to go crash out, and I just happened to watch Phil DeFranco's latest show about Chris Brown versus CM Punk, and honestly, I am with CM Punk on this, and I've had that opinion about this matter um, the entire time. It's never wavered, and the amazing thing to me is just all of the females that have constantly came to Chris Brown's defense and said crazy shit like, "Well, what did Rihanna do? Who gives a fuck what she did? He beat the shit out of her." Apparently, if it was for him to be in self-defense, he probably would have been able to pop her fucking once and get the fuck out the car. If you feel like you're in danger of a woman and you're in a car with her, stop the car, get the fuck out, and just walk the fuck away. It's that simple if you are a man. But the thing is Chris Brown is not a man. Chris Brown is a fucking pussy. Chris Brown is what I would call a fucking coward. And I call him this because of all the people who has ever called him out, all he can do is sit up and he can pull the PR bullshit and have them speak for him and go ahead and try to hide behind, well, God has my back, and God, and you know what, honestly, don't sit up and don't sit up and bring the big man into this shit. How about we not do that? Because when it comes down to it, you sit up, you're hiding and you're cowering behind it, and you don't want to take responsibility for your actions. And honestly, people will probably have more respect for you if you took the Michael Vick route. And because you know what, a lot of people actually feel sorry for Michael Vick, despite what he did. Because you know what, he did his time. He did his time like a fucking man. He did his time like a man. He didn't sit up and go and blame a whole bunch of other fucking people. He went and cut ties with all the bullshit that was getting him in trouble. And at the end of the day, the dude became a fucking spokesman for the ASPCA. He went out and started speaking out against it. And I'm willing to bet that more than likely, even after all of his community service is done, he's still gonna go and do it. And my thing is if Chris Brown at least went and said, you know what, I'm gonna go out of my way and speak out against brutality against women. I'm gonna go and speak. I'm gonna go out to battered women's shelters, and I'm gonna go help out, and I'm gonna do this and that. But you know what? No, what he did? He did a fucking PR run, and he went and cried in front of a fucking mirror during a Michael Jackson tribute, and everybody all of a sudden fucking forgave him, which to me was complete bullshit. And it really honestly it set shit back. And for in my opinion, as a black man, it set shit back for black people as well, because it made us look fucking bad when you got it made me feel fucking ashamed when it's like, he does this shit on the BET Awards, and all of a sudden I see all these black girls going and saying, oh, he can beat me anytime he wants to, and Rihanna, that bitch probably, that bitch is her fucking fault. And it's like, what the fuck? I don't want to that shit. It literally it makes me just be like fuck. Like, how do I explain this to everyone else who looks at me and they go, dude, what the fuck? Like, that's it's okay in your culture to beat the shit out. Okay, all right, didn't know that, man, but all right. And like, no, that's not cool. That shit ain't cool. And you know, in general, I mean, it's not just with him where the problem lies, you know. But honestly, I really don't feel any compassion for Chris Brown at all, because he hasn't. What has he suffered? What repercussions has he had? Somebody please tell me. Somebody explain to me what has he really had to deal with besides people constantly either making puns or jokes about the fact that he's a woman beater, or and him constantly getting interviewed and asked questions about it, and him ducking and dodging the issue. you know it's like, it just he's a fucking baby. He's a fucking whiny ass little prick. He's a little pussy, you know. And we all heard about the pictures and shit. Yes, okay, you got a big penis, good for you. You know what? But technically it's just a giant clit, because if you were a real man, you wouldn't have put your hands on a woman. women like that. It's never acceptable. I've had women slug me in the fucking face. And you know what I did? I looked at them and I said, and what the fuck did that prove? And you know what happened? They stormed the fuck off and I won. It was a done fucking deal. Instead of, you know what, oh, we get into a fucking argument. And I punch, no, you don't fucking put your hands on a woman. Ever. Ever. You don't put your hands on a woman. It's simple as that. And any person who goes out of their way to defend this guy for his actions at all and sit up and have all this big sympathy for this guy, you suck a fucking dick. Get the fuck off the guy's nuts. It's that simple. Just get the fuck off of his nuts. Okay? I know you want to look cool in front of all your friends that like Chris Brown and all that shit. I mean, I'm not, and mind you, I'm not saying the guy isn't talented. I'm not saying the guy can't sing, the guy can't dance, whatever the fuck. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that he should never ever act in a movie ever again in his fucking life. I'm Big Kid. I'm out.